Welcome to Grammar Hacks, Episode 3, Who versus Whom. I'm Adam.
Hi there. I'm Sarah, and I'm excited to be here.
Who are you, Sarah? Did I say that right?
Good one. Yes, that was perfect. We're talking about who and whom, and you'll hear plenty of examples today.
For now, welcome back to Grammar Hacks. This is our third episode in the series, and we're diving into a grammar conundrum that many people find confusing.
That's right. Who versus whom has stumped students and even grammar enthusiasts for years.
In casual conversation, we might not worry about it too much, but if you want to speak or write with confidence, you want to know the difference.
Absolutely. We're going to make it fun and clear. We'll tell a little story, crack some jokes, break down the rules, and even do some practice together.
And at the end, you'll know exactly when to use who and whom. So stick around because you don't want to miss the fun.
Imagine this. I was at the coffee shop the other day, and the barista asked, "Who is ordering the chai latte?"
That sounds familiar. Keep going.
I said, "It's me," but I had a moment of doubt. Should I have said, "It's I"? I was debating on the spot. If I should say me or I, then I remembered, if you say me, then who versus whom becomes important.
Well, luckily in that case, me is fine because it's casual, but grammatically we'd say it is I. And who is ordering the latte?
Right, the barista actually said, "Who placed the order?" and then added, "Who should I give this cup to?"
Ah, there we go. That's a great example of both in one conversation. So, who placed the order and to whom should I give this cup?
Exactly. But I noticed the barista said who again, like who should I give it to? And that is a common thing.
Yeah, you're not alone. Many native speakers say who there.
Honestly, sometimes even I say who and then second guess it.
Exactly. Don't worry. We all make these mistakes at first.
Now we have the tools to get it right, so relax and have fun with it.
Yes, let's break it down. Whom is used as the object of a verb or preposition.
Let's break that down. If the word is doing the action, we say who. If it's receiving the action, we say whom. And if there's a preposition in front of it, often whom follows it.
Yes, think of it this way. Who is driving the car? The answer could be, he is driving the car. Use who. But if you ask, whom did he see at the park? The answer could be, he saw him at the park. Use whom.
Great trick. If you can replace it with he or him, if you would say he, use who. If you'd say him, use whom.
Exactly. So if it sounds like him fits, it's whom.
Let's try an example. Who did you invite to the party?
We'd answer, I invited him to the party. Him fits, so you should have said, whom did you invite to the party?
So, the proper formal way is, whom did you invite to the party?
Right. Now, if you said, he invited who? That's not grammatically sound, so we rephrase, whom did he invite?
But in casual speech, many people just say, who did you invite?
They do, and that's generally accepted nowadays. The grammar sticklers will use whom, but you'll hear who a lot.
It's interesting because who often feels comfortable. But what is actually its function in the sentence?
Right. Let's identify roles. If the pronoun is the subject, the one doing something, or after a verb, use who. If it's receiving something or comes after a preposition, use whom.
For example, who let the dogs out? That's subject, so who. But to whom should I send this invitation? To is the preposition, so whom.
Many of us learned this trick. If you can answer with him or her, then use whom. If you answer with he or she, use who.
It's like a little test. Try it in your head when you speak.
Let me give a practical tip. If you're writing something formal, go ahead and use whom when in doubt. People will think you're really smart.
But if it's casual and who feels okay, don't stress. It's not the grammar police chasing you.
Exactly. Now, notice another point. Who also appears in whoever and whomever. Ever seen whomever in a sentence?
Oh yeah, like, give it to whomever you like. That means, to him, her, it goes.
And whoever is trickier. For example, whoever called left a message. That basically means he called, so who?
But if I say, give it to whoever wants it, some might argue it's the object of to. It's confusing.
Honestly, that one even confuses me. Let's save whomever for another episode. Let's keep it simple.
Good call. We're focusing on who, whom today.
Now, do you remember that famous line with whom?
Yes, from the poem by John Donne, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Exactly. It uses whom because of the preposition for. People sometimes think it should be who, but here whom is correct.
If Donne had written today, he might have been lenient, but anyway.
Another example, maybe you've seen to who it may concern on a letter. That should be to whom it may concern.
Yes, people always correct that. It's a classic.
We also see to whomever it may concern now and then, even more formally.
Right. That's the formal version.
Let's talk about questions, which can be tricky.
Whom often shows up in questions. Compare
Who wrote that letter versus whom did you meet at the party?
in the first, who is the subject of wrote. So, who wrote that letter? Answer, he wrote it. He equals he, subject, so who?
In the second, you is the subject and the person being met is the object. So, whom did you meet at the party? Answer, I met him. Him equals him, object, so whom?
Questions really highlight the difference.
Now, a little word game. Fill in the blank with who or whom. Who are you calling? And whom do you think I should invite?
I'll answer, who are you calling? Because the answer could be, I am calling him, so who? And whom do you think I should invite? Because answer, I should invite him.
Correct. Who are you calling works, and whom do you think I should invite is the more precise form.
How about a quick quiz? I'll say it, then you repeat. Who is going on vacation?
Who is going on vacation?
Great. Next, whom did you thank for the gift?
Whom did you thank for the gift?
Notice whom because it's thank him.
One more. Who could this surprise be for?
Actually, we'd say, who is the surprise for, right?
Yes. Here, for is at the end, but logically it's for whom is this surprise? Formal English would say, for whom is this surprise?
But again, in normal talk, who is the surprise for is totally fine.
We're bending the rules a bit for modern style, but it's good to know the difference.
Great job with the quiz. Feeling confident now?
Definitely more than before.
I'm feeling good, but what about relative clauses?
Ah, good point. That's when you use who or whom to refer to people described by a clause.
For example,
This is the person who helped me. Here, who is correct because in the clause, who helped me, the person is doing the helping, subject.
yes, and this is the person whom I helped. That uses whom because here, I helped him, so the person is receiving action, object.
Exactly. The trick is the same. He helped me versus I helped him. He is subject, him is object.
In everyday speech, you might even hear the person that I helped.
Right. Or the person who I helped, which most people understand, though formally it's whom I helped.
And sometimes you hear phrases like, the reporter who the president appointed, instead of whom.
True, that one is common. Technically, it would be whom the president appointed, but who is often used now.
So basically, if it's too tricky, just use who, and everyone will understand.
But now you know the fancy way, so you can impress your teachers or your grammar-loving friends.
Exactly. Impress Captain Grammar level knowledge.
Another example, with whom did you speak versus who did you speak to?
Yes, both mean the same. Formal, with whom did you speak? Casual, who did you speak to?
One more quick one. The person to whom I gave the book is my friend.
That could also be, the person who I gave the book to is my friend.
Perfect. In speech, it's fine. In writing, sometimes you might prefer the first.
Got it, got it.
You've been a great audience on this grammar adventure.
Thanks. Actually, before we sign off, there's one more thing.
Oh, what's that?
A listener asked, is whom really dying out? Should I even bother learning it?
Great question. In everyday speech, many people skip whom and just use who. It's true, whom can sound a bit old-fashioned.
So is it dying out? In casual talk, you often hear who, but whom still pops up in formal writing, academic settings, and certain expressions.
Right. If you're writing a formal email or letter, using whom correctly can really set you apart.
Think of whom as the fancy outfit for formal occasions.
Like a tuxedo for your words.
Another question was, what about questions like who is it versus whom is it?
Who is it is correct. Here, it is the subject, and who is referring to a person. You wouldn't say, whom is it?
And if you heard, to whom is this letter addressed, you'd probably just say, who is this letter addressed to?
Exactly. So bottom line, don't stress too much. As long as you know the rule, you can choose based on formality.
We hope that clears it up. Thanks for sticking with us.
Before we close, quick recap.
Sure.
If it's the subject, use who.
If it's an object or follows a preposition, use whom.
And if you're ever unsure, try the he-him trick.
Keep those in mind and you'll be a who versus whom pro in no time.
You got this. Trust me, practice makes perfect.
All in all, mastering who and whom is like solving a puzzle.
Exactly. It's a grammar game. The more you play, the easier it gets.
It was a lot of fun making this episode.
My brain is spinning with pronoun possibilities.
I'm ready for coffee after all this.
Save me a sip.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Stay curious and keep learning.
We really hope this deep dive helped.
Until next time, keep asking questions and keep learning.
Grammar is everywhere, so there's always more to learn.
And we'll be here to guide you through it.
This has been fun. We hope you enjoyed it too.
We could talk pronouns all day.
We'll let that one slide.
We appreciate our listeners.
You guys rock.
Rock on, grammar fans.
You know, we should probably sign off before this goes on forever.
Good idea.
Thanks for sitting through our grammar rant. It's been fun.
On to the next grammar quest.
Adventures await.
Thanks again for listening.
It's been a blast. See you next time on Grammar Hacks.
Bye for now.